Hello everyone, welcome back to Strategic Management class. In this video, we are going to learn about business vision, mission, and other things. Alright, we'll start with the first one, which is business vision. So with business vision, top management are usually presented with this question. What do we want to become? They need to evaluate their business and they need to think about a possible and desirable future state of the organization, probably around 10 years ahead. What do they want to become as a company? Usually, a vision is a very short sentence, around one sentence only, and with a clear vision, the company can communicate to all of its stakeholders, especially their employees, to achieve whatever that they want to become in the near future. The next vocabulary is called business mission. Mission is actually the company's reason for being and also answers the question of what is our business. So basically, top management need to evaluate whatever their mission statement is or are to find out what is it that they are actually doing. It reveals what the organization wants to be and who it wants to serve. And missions are not limited just by one sentence. It can be more than one sentences. Usually it's around 2 to 3 sentences depending on the company. A clear mission statement is very crucial to identify the company's reason for being. Why do you think would vision and mission statement would be important for a company? I want you guys to reflect for a little while. You can pause the video and do a little bit of a research. Alright, now that you have tried to do a little bit of Googling, let me give you some explanation about why vision and mission are important for a company. The reason is actually for employees to know what to prioritize in the company, what to prioritize in what they do, what to strategize, and how to allocate their own resources to achieve what they want to become in the future. Next is a characteristics list of what would be a good vision and mission statement. So this is the list. You guys can take a look. The first one is for vision. Make sure it is a possible and desired future state of an organization that includes specific goals. It is short in one sentence. It should motivate the people of the organization, reveals the type of business and what the firm engages in. Whereas for mission, here is the list. You guys can take a look that it is broad in scope. It does not include numbers or money. It should be less than 250 words. It should be inspiring. If you want to build a good mission statement, you need to include the 9 components of mission statements. The 9 components of mission statements are customers. So we want to answer who are the firm's customers. Second is the product or services. We want to answer what are the firm's major product or services. The third one is markets, which is geographically where does the firm compete. Number 4 is technology. We want to answer the question, is the firm technologically current or up to date? Number 5 is concern for survival, growth, and profitability. And we want to answer the question of, is the firm committed to growth and financial soundness? And then for number 6 is philosophy, which is what are the basic beliefs, values, aspirations, and ethical priorities of the firm. And then number 7 is self-concept. What is the firm's distinctive competence or major competitive advantage? Number 8 is concern for public image. Is the firm responsive to social, community, and also environmental concerns? And then finally, number 9 is concern for employees. Are the employees valuable asset of the company? after building vision and mission statements, companies should also build value statements. So now don't be confused about this. There is value proposition, there is value statements. For value proposition, it is just like what you have learned in entrepreneurship classes. It is the value of your company that is being offered to the customers, whereas value statement is basically what does the company believe in. For example, like in Ciputra or UC, we have IPE value, which is integrity, professionalism, and entrepreneurship. This value statement stated or explain what are the company's core beliefs and the guiding principles of how they engage in daily activities, how they base their decisions upon. Alright, after we set vision, mission, and value statement, we can move on to OGTM, which stands for objective, goals, tactics, and metrics. It is in a pyramid form, which objective is right below mission, and then goals, and then tactics, and then metrics. Now we move on one by one, which is the first one is objective. Now, some people usually are confused with what is the difference between objectives and then what is goals. Are they the same or are they different? Some people use the words interchangeably, but actually the two of them are different in a way. So for objectives, it is actually answering what are we attempting to accomplish, whereas for goals, we are answering the question of how, which is how will we know we were successful. And then for tactics is basically the steps to achieve the goals and also achieve the objectives. And then metrics is basically the measurements of the achievement. Alright, you guys can take a look at this slide, which shows the derivatives, or basically the steps or the leveling of goals and objectives, and also the tactics and metrics. For example, the senior director or the higher level management, their goals or tactics or one of their components will be derived down towards the lower level managers. And then you can also see one of the components from the managers or the lower level managers will be derived down to their subordinates. So that's how companies try to align from vision to the functional goals for each employees. Alright, so we've been talking about goals. Now you guys can take a look in the next video about SMART goals, which is how to set good and measurable goals that will be able to be communicated to all of your people or employees. That is all for the first session. Salam entrepreneur.